This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
Third day of the ASUN Baseball Championship in DeLand, Florida, and the Flames have their backs to the wall. Number 2 seed Liberty taking on number 5 seed North Florida in an elimination game. UNF leading 1-0 in the fifth inning. 2 men on for Gray Betts. He lifts the fly ball to left field. It's deep enough to get Cam Locklear home, and that'll tie the game at 1. Next man up, Jonathan Embry. He had 3 hits the night before. He smokes this one over Wes Weeks' head and right. That'll score Jalen Guy all the way from first base, and Liberty takes a 2-1 lead. The lead was short-lived, though. In the 6th inning, UNF, with 2 men on, gets the sac fly from Jay Prather, and we're tied at 2. To the 8th inning, Flame starter Mason Meyer had a career day on the mound. His longest start of the year. He strikes out Prather with 2 men on base. 5th strikeout of the day for Meyer, who pitched 7 2/3 innings, allowing just 2 runs on 110 pitches. Noah Skiro comes on for only his 2nd career relief outing. He gets Weeks to hit into the fielder's choice, and we stay tied at 2 after 8. Skiro back out for the 9th inning, and he was dealing. Strikes out Alex Reynolds and Tanner May back-to-back. 10th inning, 2 outs, Tanner Murphy. You'll get nothing and like it. Skiro, 5 punch-outs through 4 1/3 scoreless innings. So this thing stays tied until the bottom of the 12th. Gray Betts leads off, and Tanner May kicks it off the glove. That'll open the door. Flames have the winning run on. Next man up, Embry. Tries to move Betts to second, and he's going to do that and then some. Pitcher Eddie Miller throws it away. That'll put runners at second and third with nobody out. UNF intentionally walked Tyler Gallazin to load the bases, so here's Logan Matthew now with the winning run at third. Hits it on the ground to second. Prather has to come home with it, and they get Betts for the first out. So bases loaded, 1 out. Here's Will Wagner, the son of a big leaguer. He knows he only needs the fly ball. It's deep enough. Embry scores, and go crazy, folks. Liberty survives in 12 innings. The Flames beat North Florida 3-2 to eliminate the Ospreys. The game is the 5th extra inning game of this year's tournament. That's an ASUN championship record. Because all of that baseball played on Friday, the 2nd elimination game was moved to Saturday. So Liberty will battle Jacksonville again, this time in an elimination contest Saturday morning at 11 a.m. The winner plays Stetson in the championship round at 3 p.m. Saturday. If Liberty wins both of those games, the Flames would play the Stetson Hatters for the ASUN title on Sunday at a time to be determined.
I thought the game was fantastically pitched by both sides. I thought Mason Meyer and Brandon Reitz, not sure how you pronounce it, they were both in a rhythm that was tough to get them out of. Noah was just tremendous. That's only his 2nd appearance out of the bullpen, so a little bit of a different feel for him. But he came out there and just let it eat and went right after him. I wasn't going to let our season end without Mason Meyer toeing the rubber. I wasn't going to let Noah Skiro, sit down there in the bullpen and save him for a game that we may not be able to play down here. So we knew going in that those were the 2 guys that we were going to use. It was fantastic for us to be able to get him out of the bullpen, and I think our team kind of felt that momentum and lift. It was just a matter of time, before we broke through, and Will got, just a heck of an at-bat there at the end. We got a little help on the bunt, and, we were able to cash in on it. So I'm proud of our guys and looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, Coach Jackson called me over before the batting began and told me to see the ball down right here. I mean, the guy was throwing me up, and I was popping up pretty much the whole night of rolling over, so I needed to see the ball down, and that's what I did. I mean, I got in a 2-1 count. I fouled it off, put a good swing on it, and then I got another pitch that was out over the plate, and I just tried to put it in the outfield to get a run in.
The best thing about tonight is we only used 2 pitchers, so that's a tremendous lift for us going into tomorrow. JU's going to be in the same boat. You're starting to get down to the to the guys that are going to have to step up and maybe go a little bit longer than they're used to going, or pitch in a different role than they're used to pitching in. So I love the makeup of our players and the group and the pitching staff and the competitiveness that's there. So you just look for that to come out tomorrow in these big situations.